Hi, I'm Joe. Watch Marvel make me a hero. I work for state government. I'm a state inspector. We go out, we inspect landscapers, exterminators. It has its moments, it's fun. I legitimately started reading Marvel comics when I was little. I liked X-Men when I was little. I liked, Spider-Man when I was little. I liked a lot of those stories because they had identifiable characteristics. So it was something that I remember, like when I was little, that was something that was pretty cool. I still enjoy reading them now. Now you have this huge base of these different kind of powered characters with different origins, different ethnicities, all this stuff is kind of coming up now. And it's cool to see, and it's definitely like indicative of the time. I really identified with a lot of the powers in X-Men. I really identified a lot with the powers that Spider-Man has. Being able to know a thing before it happens, being able to like, uh-oh, and like duck at that last minute and, having that spider sense. Some of the stuff that like the X-Men had, like Beast was a super scientist early on. He was just like a weird guy that was just like upside down a lot. And then like later on, they're like, yeah, he's a really good scientist. So the first thing that I started to work on was the power aspect, or being strong or having an ability, was kind of just not really the focus. I wanted the character to have somebody out of time, out of place. Like they're just there, regular guy, leader of men, kind of like a warlord type character, like an old world barbarian. Could take a beating and be fine, enhanced reflexes, things like that. I figured that he would have armor and it would just basically be like what he took from a battlefield, and he just kept using it, and then have it be just, blue and gray or gold trim kind of. They're just this giant monster. If you had like an origin for that character, and if you had something to play with there, it would be that he stole something from an old world god, and that old world god punishes them by displacing him in time. Yeah, it remembers all these like really great things that it did, and then now he's in this world and he's struggling to pay rent. Stuff like that. But day in the life of my hero would probably be get up and go about trying to help people in the context of the day. But if there was like an emergency, just like dealing with whatever that crime fighting might have to be, and then probably destroying a lot of property. Rather than, lawful good or neutral good, I would lean towards chaotically good. Oh, that's pretty cool. The character by itself is awesome. It's this giant dude with crazy armor and a huge red battle axe. That's great. That's absolutely great. Definitely a guy nobody wants to mess with. I like the sideburns, that's where it's at. And then like the little dress kind of thing is like all spiky. I like the chops. The chops are where it's at. I can't pull that off. I don't have a head for that. And also my hair isn't as luxurious. Thanks, Marvel, for making me a hero.